Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2 is finally back with 6 more episodes. After nearly 2 full years off the air, Yellowstone is finally returning for the second half of its 5th season. And between remembering what exactly is going on in this show, Kevin Costner's departure, and whether or not Season 5 Part 2 really will be the end of Yellowstone or not, we've got a whole lot to talk about. After Season 5 Part 1 left off with a cliffhanger, we could be in for a full-on Dutton family civil war. We've been left hanging for nearly 2 years. A quick recap. Nothing is really all that different from the way this show always goes, but just a little more extreme. Beth Dutton, Kelly Riley hates Jamie Dutton. Jamie Dutton, Wes Bentley, hates Beth Dutton. That's always been the case ever since childhood trauma, but now things are elevated. Their dad, John Dutton, Kevin Costner, is now the governor of Montana, and Jamie, who should be his top legal mind, is actually being played by a local bunch of capitalists called market equities. Anyway, Jamie and Beth are trying to kill each other now, and John seems very close to being swayed to Beth's side. That's going to make Season 5, Part 2, particularly interesting considering Kevin Costner's very public departure from the show. Long story short, he left to make his Horizon films and never came back. So how will Yellowstone pick that storyline back up without John? That much remains to be seen. And it kind of makes the season even more intriguing as a result. Of course, our other characters are still doing what they do. Rip Kohlhauser is doing his Rip things. Kayce, Luke Grimes, is overseeing the ranch. His wife, Monica, Kelsey Aspill, is still overcoming the tragedy of losing their unborn son. Costner and Aspill bonded after the funeral, in what was one of the season's best bits of acting. And so on and so on. The ranch hands? Remember those guys? Well, they're also doing what they do. But we do have some pretty high stakes to pick up on, and starting on Sunday, November 10th, they're going to be picked up. Whether Kevin Costner is on screen or not. One more bonus twist? While all along we thought Season 5, Part 2 would be the end of the Yellowstone story, a sequel series called Madison, starring Michelle Pfeiffer, is in the works. There have also been reports that perhaps Yellowstone could indeed continue for a Season 6, led by Kohlhauser and Kelly Riley as Rip and Beth. Indeed. Below, we've got all the information to make sure you don't miss a single episode. When is the next episode of Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 coming out? The next episode of Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 will air on Sunday, December 8th, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 will air each episode of its shortened half-season on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. EST. The episodes will air at that time on linear TV and also be available to watch for people on Hulu with live TV or other similar apps, like Philo TV. While the premiere episode also re-aired on CBS at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that was just a one-time occurrence and will not happen throughout the season. How many episodes of Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 are left? Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 will be 6 episodes in total, the first 4 of which are now available to watch and stream. You can rent them on Prime Video. That means there's only 2 more episodes of possibly concluding Western family drama left in the series. Here's the complete release schedule for Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2. Episode 9, Desire is All You Need, now streaming as of November 10th. Episode 10, The Apocalypse of Change, now streaming as of November 17th. Episode 11, 353, now streaming as of November 24th. Episode 12, Counting Coup, now streaming as of December 1st. Episode 13, airing and streaming on December 8th. Episode 14, airing and streaming on December 15th.